We're here at the One-to-One Mining Investment Conference in New York. Can you give us a background to Orca Gold?
I sure can. Orca Gold is a company that is a spin-off from the Lundin Group of companies. It was started about 7 or 8 years ago by Lucas Lundin and myself with the idea of exploring in the interesting country of Sudan. And we made a call at the time that the political situation in Sudan was going to change dramatically. And we saw Sudan as one of the least explored with the most potential regions in the world, called the Nubian Shield. And we thought there was a very good chance of finding a large gold deposit there. And luckily enough, two things happened that worked in our favor. One, the politics improved dramatically, such that Sudan is probably the easiest country I've ever worked in Africa. And we discovered a major gold project that we are developing.
So talk about the gold project and its development going forward.
The project is the concession's called Block 14. It's in the very north part of Sudan, near the Egyptian border. We discovered it because when we went up to that region, we discovered what looks like to be the largest gold rush in history. Artisanal miners, in a very short period of time, within about 7 years, Sudan's gone from a nothing gold producer in Africa to the second largest gold producer in Africa, and there's no mines. It's all locals, 1.5 million of them, mining gold, and they're producing over 100 tons a year. So that's a pretty good address to go look for a gold project such as a company like ours is looking for. And we followed the artisanal miners around, and the third project we looked at has turned out to be what's going to be a gold mine. So very exciting, and we're going to be putting out our feasibility study on the project in November, and we'll be looking to fully permit it by likely the end of Q1 next year, and then we'll go into financing and development of the project.
Fantastic. So what's the core message about this project that you're trying to get out to investors at One-to-One?
Number one is the size. It's going to produce over 220,000 ounces a year. There's not many projects in the world, new ones like that. It's in a very good jurisdiction for mine development. The government's extremely pro-development, and we're just the tip of the iceberg. Once this one gets going, there's going to be a lot more companies in Sudan and a lot more mines found.
So are you actively engaging in exploration as well?
Yes, we do a lot of exploration. This project was found by exploration. We're still exploring, we're still drilling. We haven't found the end of this deposit. It's just that under our agreement with the Sudanese government, we had to deliver a study by November. We've also just completed a deal with Kinross Mining, whereby we bought all their assets in Côte d'Ivoire. They're actually assets we discovered back in the 2008-2009 when we ran a company called Redback Mining. So Kinross finally agreed to give us those back. We've also made a discovery on that and just put out a resource on that. So we are pushing two projects towards development at the same time. Pretty unique situation to be in for a junior, but it's lots of fun and we've done it before.
Absolutely. And how has the conference been for you so far?
The conference has been good. Considering we're in for the precious metals cycle, a market of malaise, we've got a lot of interest, not so much because of the equity share price or anything else, but we have assets that other people want. So it puts us in a good position.
Well, it's great to hear your story. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rosie. That's great.